Hola, mi amigos, and welcome to Warp Zone. It is I, Alize.
And I'm Jackie, and my tip of the day for you is remember, don't show your true color on your first date. Keep it to yourself until the second date.
What the fuck kind of good advice is that, Jack? Always be yourself.
No, don't show your true color. Come on, everyone know that.
Don't be vulnerable, but you gotta show your true colors. You can't be like that song. See your true colors.
Yeah, that's only for the second date and forward.
Yes, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us on our weekly talk about whatever these little things are called. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite games, some new games. We're going to talk about entertainment, gossip, and Jackie's going to make me sad as he always does.
Now, that's something I want to talk about. Is there anything you used when you were young or a while back, but you don't use it anymore? Let me give you an example. Phone booth. When the last time you used a phone in a phone booth?
It was probably like primary school. We had phone booths in primary school. In South Africa, we don't have like a full phone booth. It's a phone on its own, and it's not like an enclosed box.
Oh.
A lot of them are gone, so I don't know if you've seen them now, but they used to be all over.
I think the last time I used a phone in a public phone booth was like, I don't know, 20 years ago. I think that's the last time I used it. And I never like to use those because you feel like everyone talk on that, what do you call the handle? The phone itself.
Jackie.
And you feel like everyone's mouth is on it. It's kind of like a public toilet, and you put your mouth on public toilet. And that's how I feel about how dirty that is.
I don't. I think you're exaggerating. I mean, I hear you. It's probably not the cleanest thing in the world, but it's not a public toilet, Jackie.
I mean, how many saliva people spit on them every day?
I mean, most people are just bidding on it.
You know what I miss is, you know, the old days, we got a TV which is like a box size, like, you know, a 3D dimension.
Yeah,
I kind of miss that. It's because those box TV, right? You can put stuff on top of the TV. So, for example, if you have a stack of magazines, you can put it on top of the TV. but nowadays, the TV is flat screen. You cannot put anything on top of it. I miss that box TV. And you remember the CRT monitors.
yeah.
I love you can put things on top of the monitor.
I hear the heat from that monitor or whatever like melts your face.
What?
I don't know if it was a rumor, but it's like it's supposed to sag your face faster.
Hey, have you ever used a fax machine before?
Yes, but only to print things. I've never used it for fax.
Oh no, really? Because when I was in high school, right? That was back in high school period. I have friends that go study overseas when I was in elementary school, and you know you miss them and you want to keep contact with them. And fax machine at that time is the best because it was new at that time. Before that, you need to write letter and you need to wait for God knows how long that is, right? But fax machine is like so innovative at that time because you can just write a letter and then you put it in the fax machine and then you keep staring the fax machine like going, did it? Did it? It takes time to scan, right? But the thing is, you know your friend's gonna receive the message in a couple of minutes or something. That was before email appeared. So at that time, it was very innovative.
That reminds me of floppy disks. I still remember using floppy disks and thinking, great. I could put all these things and store it on a floppy disk.
Yeah, you remember how long it takes to install Windows on your computer.
Yeah, and dial-up internet.
Oh my God. I remember I went to a Microsoft website at that time and they say you can download a free NBA game. Like, even though I don't like NBA or basketball, I still want to see what is the game looks like on your computer. And my God, it takes like a week to download NBA game through the Microsoft website. It's so slow.
Oh my gosh, and you know, like it's connected to the Ethernet cable that goes into your telephone. So now I have to unplug the telephone and then plug in the computer. And then my grandfather would be like, he was expecting a phone call. It's like, where's the cable for the phone? Oh no.
The internet speed was so slow, right? It's either like 24.4 KB or 56 if you're lucky at that time. But the thing is, you remember loading a picture. It's like, it's like loading a fax machine. It's so slow. And if you're not counting, if there's someone call your house, that picture gonna stop and disconnecting your internet connection. And you're just like, damn it. Imagine you're downloading porn and you don't want your parents to come and look at it, and your porn picture is just like, did it, did it.
Oh, Jackie.
It's like Mission Impossible, sweating, waiting for the picture, and hopefully no parents come into the room. I don't know if you have candy cigarette, it's like a cigarette, but there's chocolate inside. Have you ever had that?
Yeah, yeah, but they didn't sell it everywhere and they were expensive. But you could get candy chalk. Like it looks
Oh.
like chalk, but it's like just sweet.
But they don't taste that good though with the candy cigarette, I remember.
I feel like I had it when I went to Sun City or something. It had to be specific shops that sold them, these big sweet heavens, these places that only sell sweets or something.
And as a kid at that time, you think it's so cool to have like a, cigarette in your fingers. You feel cool at that time.
I mean, I feel cool today. What can I say?
Wow.
Okay, jeez. So let's head over to the news. Let's talk about some entertainment, celebrity gossip. You got anything for me, Jackie?
I got a lot. Where to start? Okay. Oscar-winning filmmaker and director James Cameron had just joined the AI company called Stability AI Board of Directors. James Cameron is a technology innovator in movie industry. As we know, he's famous for his 3D effects, After Effects on his movie. Even though he warned us about AI back in 1984 with the Terminator movie that AI will rule us one day, but he is still joining the company, which is kind of surprising for me. But when I look at what Stability AI does is they can create music, sound effects, and soundscapes with text to audio. They create cinematics, video, and images from text. It can also help you to draft a blog post, editing a script, or create caption with the text generation capabilities. Stability AI CEO Prem Akkaraju said James Cameron will help the company to unlock new opportunities to empower creators to tell the stories in ways once unimaginable. I mean, James Cameron is already living in the future. The rest of us just catching up, basically. So we will see what he can do for the AI company. And James Cameron is not the only AI news we have this week. Warner's brother Discovery had partnered with the Google Cloud to use their artificial intelligence power tool to help their program to create captions. This caption AI from Google Cloud will help unscripted programs such as reality TV and sport events to cut time and production costs to create captions. According to Warner Brothers Discovery Studio, viewers can enjoy a high-quality captions on their programs. Also, this AI benefit from efficiency and speed by 80%, cost cutting can reduce to 50%. But they also added they still have real people to oversee the use of caption AI for quality assurance on channels like Max, CNN, and Discovery Plus. The other news I have is California Governor Gavin Newsom, who follow me on Twitter and we are first degree Twitter friends. It's a fun fact for everyone. He signed a new bill for consumer digital goods. As we can tell by the trend is retailers pivot away from selling physical medias. It is important for consumer to have protection on digital goods. A lot of people assume when they purchase a digital product, they think they own the purchase, but in reality, they're not in most cases. Let me give you some example. Ubisoft took its online racing game called The Crew offline on March 31st. They're also deleting the games from its players' libraries. Last year, Sony initially announced they will remove Discovery contents from PlayStation users' library. This decision will be affected hundreds of TV shows and movies that users had purchased before December 31st. 2023. However, after some backlash, they revived the decisions so users could retain access to Discovery contents that they had purchased. Amazon, meanwhile, stated clearly that you don't actually own those films and TV shows that you purchase. They put it out front for their website. So, The Verge spotted a new law in the US under AB 2426 will prohibit storefronts from using the word buy, purchase, or any other terms that if consumers are not really owning the digital goods permanently. The law won't apply if the store clearly stated that you are only getting a license to use the product temporarily, and that license could end at any time. This law also doesn't apply to digital products that you can download and keep permanently. This law will go into effect next year, including digital products such as ebooks, music, and other forms of digital media. If a company violates the terms, they could be hit with a false advertising fine. Again, the new law doesn't prevent from company yanking content away from you, but at least they will have to warn you the potential in advance.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's interesting. Actually, it's already happening right now, but we just don't really talk about it out front.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, it's never been that because The Crew has been not the greatest game, but it's a big game. It's been a game that is primarily online, if not, it's completely online to my understanding. So them deleting it from you and not having any offline capabilities now, it makes you kind of wonder, like, let's say you spent a lot of money on Fortnite, on skins and stuff, even though it's a free to play thing. And now they're shutting down the servers. All that stuff you bought, you can't even look at it. You can never go into the game again. You can't just play around randomly. That would suck.
That's what's gonna happen with Pokemon Unite in certain countries, and we will talk about that later on.
Yeah, you don't do my job for me, you.
I just want to get you an open space for you to get it. Driving away from the digital side and the law side, we got Lambast reviewing a shocking overhearing conversation from Diddy to a member of NSYNC. So during an episode on Watch What Happened Live, aired on Wednesday, September 25th, Lambast told Andy Cohen Diddy opened for NSYNC concert during 2002 Celebrity Tour, and after the show, Lance overheard Diddy told Justin Timberlake that he should drop these fuckers and he should go solo. Lance just I don't like you anymore. He feel weird that Diddy could say stuff like this, especially during their show. So that's a fun fact of what Diddy said behind the scenes.
Yeah.
As you predicted, we are set to say goodbye to a legendary actress, Maggie Smith, on September 27. Maggie passed away at age 89. She was a two-time Oscar winner. She was in Harry Potter and Downton Abbey, and she's my forever Professor McGonagall.
Oh man, that's horrible. But 89, that's a good life.
It is, but I still wanted to live forever.
Condolences to her family.
Next, we're gonna talk about Newcomers Corner. Okay, what's new with the gaming side?
All right, so new games coming over. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom will be releasing soon. Price in South Africa is going to be 1,299 Rand, but hear me out. You play as Zelda, some magic is happening and people are going missing, including Link himself, and you have to team up with Pixie and go save people. So, if you ever wanted to play a Zelda in a new game, here you go. So Xbox is releasing the new Ghost Cipher Special Edition series. If you have a love for the transparent design on Xbox or PlayStation controllers, it's back. On the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 and the wireless controller, they are special edition, they are expensive, and I personally have never liked see-through design.
Whoa, I actually really like this controller design because it's see-through, but that's just me.
Moving forward, let's talk about Palworld. It's finally releasing on the PS5, but not for those of us in Japan. I'm not in Japan, but
Why you say us?
because one world, one people, man, one people.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, so obviously due to the current lawsuits with Nintendo and Palworld, it's not going to be launching for anyone in Japan. In some lighter news, we all know and love Keanu Reeves. He's going to be voicing Shadow in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, but he will also be returning for the DLC in Sonic X Shadow Generations, which will be coming on the 12th of December. You will hear his voice again in the Sonic franchise. So he might just become a staple. You know how he is. We spoke about it last week, but finally it should be coming soon, if not by the time this episode's out. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. This is going to be a pretty big game. Just normal pre-order DLCs, you would have been getting the Ichiban Pirate Crew set and the Ichiban Special Outfit set. But if you did go ahead and get the deluxe edition, you'll also be getting the Legendary Pirate Crew Pack, the Legendary Outfit Pack, the ship customization pack, and extra karaoke and CD pack. And if you spent all that guap and you went and got the collector's edition, you're getting a pirate flag. Okay. You're getting an eye patch. Cool. You're getting a coin, a gold coin, and you are getting a figurine. So if you had that money and you are one of those people that just gets the collector's edition of everything, at least you have the figurine. And to finish off the newcomers in gaming, there are two horror icons heading to Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game. What's new in movies?
Or TV? Young Sherlock series just officially revealed a cast member. Max Irons will be in the Guy Ritchie's Young Sherlock TV series will be on Prime Video. He will be the older brother of the title character. This TV series is a reimagining of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's beloved detective character. At age 19, Sherlock Holmes, who played by Phineas Tiffin, is a disgraced, unfiltered, and unformed person. The plot of the series is about he finds himself caught in the middle of a mystery murder case at Oxford University, which is threatened his freedom. This investigation is the starting point of his new path, and it would change his destiny forever. Max Irons, best known of his work in Condor, The Little Drum Girl, and Margot Robbie's Terminal, who also in this series, beside Phineas Tiffin and Max Irons, we got Donald Finn, Joseph Fiennes, Natasha McElhone, and Colin Firth are also in this series. There's another series also revealed his cast members. This one is from HBO DC series Lanterns. As we got to know, Emmy winner Kyle Chandler will be one of the members from the Green Lantern Corps as Hal Jordan, the most handsome devil in the whole Green Lantern universe, in my opinion, and you just want to do dirty things to him, you know?
What the fuck?
This series is part of James Gunn and Peter Savage's plans for revamping the DC universe. Lanterns will be on HBO Max. It will be an 8-episode series. The main line will be centered on Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart as part of Lantern Corps members. It is a true detective-type mystery story. If you're wondering who's gonna cast in Jon Stewart, we got the gossip for you. During the week, we also got to know Aaron Pierre is in the final casting stage, who's also competing the Jon Stewart role as Damson Idris. We should know the final decision by the end of this week. Kyle Chandler best know his work on Friday Night Lights, Manchester by the Sea, Bloodline, and Game Night. Aaron Pierre was in The Underground Railroad, Brother, Rebel Ridge, and Damson Idris best know he works on Snowfall, Outside the Wire, and Black Mirror. Next is Netflix is producing a docuseries about Diddy's sexual assault case. Curtis Jackson, as known as 50 Cent, is going to be the producer of the docuseries, and Alexandra Stapleton will be the director of the project. This docu-series is about sex trafficking, racketeering, as well as sexual assault and violent abuse allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. 50 Cent and Alexandra Stapleton said this docu-series have a significant human impact among decades, not just looking from the headlines or clips we have seen so far, but it also gives a voice to the voiceless to present themselves in an authentic, perspective way. They also aim to ensure that individual actions do not overshadow the hip-hop culture. 50 Cent first announced would be producing this docuseries since early December, which at that point Diddy been sued by 4 different women, starting with his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, who married to a hot husband, Alex Fine, back in 2019. And as his last name said, he's really fine in the picture.
Hecky.
If you haven't seen his picture, go have a look. Alex Fine. This is Netflix's first official confirmation for the involvement for this series. Need to wait and see when it will come out. So we're gonna tell you what teaser and trailers movie come out this week. For teaser, we got Fatal Fury, City of the Roof is out. This is a game trailer, and we can see Cristiano Ronaldo is involved in this project. We also have a teaser of a new animated film called Teasertopia. It produced by Sandwich Animation, and a Hong Kong animated studio called Unicorn Studios co-produced it. It is a crossover with Astro Boy, Blackjack, Kimba, and more Japanese animation series in one movie. So I'm kind of excited for this, and we will see what is it about later. First trailer of Thunderbolt is out. The movie will be in theater May 2nd, 2025. Red One official trailer 2 is out too. This is a Christmas holiday movie with Chris Evans, Dwayne Johnson, Lucy Liu, and J.K. Simmons are all in it. It will be released in theater November 15th for the Christmas holiday season. Teacup, a new horror series trailer is out. James Wan is one of the executive producers who also work on The Conjuring, Saw, and Insidious franchises. Teacup will premiering on Peacock October 10th. John Wick spin-off Ballerina first trailer is out, starring Ana de Armas, and Keanu Reeves make a cameo in it. Movie will come out in theater June 6th, 2025. The Last of Us Season 2 trailer is out. Season 2 will have a 5-year time jump. So beside Pedro Pascal, the Corona beer guy, and Bella Ramsey, the iPhone girl, during the trailer you can see the Beetlejuice lady. Catherine O'Hara is in it. Gabriel Luna also in Season 2 as well. So we will wait and see. First trailer for Harry Potter Wizard of Baking is out. The food competition is hosted by James and Oliver Phelps with Carla Hall and Joseph Yosef as judges. There will be some celebrity judges on the way as well. Harry Potter Wizard of Baking is coming on Max on November 14th. What's on right now, we got The Wild Robots in theater right now. They received 98% of Rotten Tomato, potentially DreamWorks' best movie ever. Batman is now playing in theater as well. Sam Claflin is the star of the movie. And Megalopolis is also playing in theater, and we talk about it in the other episode. So if you are interested, go to the movie theater to support them. Video on demand, we have Speak No Evil and Sleep. Netflix, we got It's What Inside, and we have Kristen Bell and Adam Brody's rom-com called Nobody Wants This. I saw the first 2 episodes, and it's a very good comedy series. So if you're interested, go have a look. Respawn, Real and Harper, and Johnson Creatures Season 2 is also out on Netflix. On Apple TV, we have Roofs with Brad Pitt and Josh Clooney in it. Paramount Plus, we got Apartment 7A. We talked about it on the previous episode as well. Apartment 7A also on video on demand. Peacock, we got Diddy. HBO Max, we got adult animated special Velma This Holiday Needs to Be More Special. The Penguins episode 2 also out this week as well. On Broadway, we got Rachel Singlet and Kate Connor from Heartstopper on Romeo and Juliet on Broadway. Tea with the Dance with Maggie Smith is on streaming right now on AMC Plus. And the last one I got is Oddity is streaming on Shudder and AMC Plus 2. And this is the newcomers corner I have for this week.
Holy shit. Well done.
Next, we're gonna talk about gaming news, and Alistair will bring you everything in the gaming industry right now.
Alright, in terms of gaming news, you can now measure your sleep in Pokemon Sleep with a smartwatch. Essentially, you can put Pokemon Sleep on your Fitbit, Google Pixel, Samsung Watch, Apple Watch, all that kind of stuff. According to IGN, with Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Rebirth missing profit expectations, Square Enix has cancelled a number of games and is working on a new multi-platform plan for PC and potentially Xbox and the next Nintendo console. So things are not looking absolutely fantastic for them, I suppose. Continuing with some more bad news, Actors Union SAG-AFTRA has called a strike against League of Legends after production company involved in making the game allegedly attempted to subvert ongoing video game strike actions. Lighter news, a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima was announced on Tuesday. Its developers told the New York Times that Ghost of Yotei is a story of underdog vengeance that will follow a new character across the sprawling grasslands and snowy tundras of northern Japan. And for all my D&D lovers, the iconic Baldur's Gate setting has been recreated as a modern city in City Skylines using Baldur's Gate 3 as a guide. This was done by Reddit user ImpossibleActive271. Alright, we can be looking forward to Assassin's Creed Shadows on February 14th, so you never have to worry about who's going to be your Valentine's when it comes to Ubisoft, right?
Oh.
The Simpsons Tapped Out is ending services in January. This game is being delisted from sales next month. Sony has raised the price of the PS4 version of Horizon Zero Dawn. As the new PS5 and PC remastered will be coming out, they don't want people to use the discounted PS4 version and then upgrade it digitally into the remastered version. A union has called for staff at Ubisoft French operations to strike over a return to office order and pay disputes. What is happening in gaming? It's like the writer's strike all over again, but for like people I know. No, I'm joking. Hell is Us launches 2005 on the PS5 and Xbox Series and Series X and S and PC. It is going to be a third-person action-adventure game, no map, no compass, no quest markers, just exploring environmental storytelling. The setting is war-torn country where mysterious disease has given rise to supernatural creatures. You pay attention to what NPCs tell you. It's apparently very, very crucial. There's multiple paths leading to different solutions, while to the solving your problem in different ways. You can fight with swords, axes, spears. It's hopefully a very promising game. On PlayStation State of Play, Kojima Productions and Parco announced Death Stranding's 5th anniversary pop-up exhibition. Death Stranding originally released on PlayStation 4. The event begins on November 8th at Shibuya Parco and will then make its way to Nagoya, then Osaka. And to finally talk about my favorite game that keeps doing some of the worst things. Pokémon Unite is ending its services in Belgium and the Netherlands as of November 30th, 2025, with registration and EOS Gem sales ending October 31st, 2024. So, as the end of next month or this month, depending on when you're listening or when we release this, they won't be able to buy or register a new account. So, they have a year left to play from there. That's not going to be fun. What's more is I am personally upset about the new events in Pokemon Unite. Pokemon Unite is essentially hunting whales. A whale in this term being more someone who plays these free to play games or a game and they just spend a lot of money in the game. They have a bunch of the in-game currency. They are now definitely being targeted because if I just look at some of the new events, we look at the legendary Hollowware event for Sylveon, where you have a 0.02% chance to get that Hollowware in in the actual random crates that open, and the popsicle event that requires 150 popsicles or like a 0.42% chance to get the special outfit randomly. So odds are you're never going to get it randomly, and you have to decide to spend about 8,600 gems because you're only going to get 6 popsicles. You're not getting 6 popsicles a day. You're getting 6 popsicles as a free thing just for, being around. That's still 144 popsicles you have to pay for, essentially. That's gonna work out to 120, $140 or 2,000, 2,400 rand. It's a lot. Like I can't imagine being able to spend that much on the game, let alone for an outfit.
I mean, me and you were talking about that yesterday about this loot box things, right? And we talked about would they make more sales if they drive up the price for an Hollowware about 120 to 140 US dollars? Or would they make more money if they lower the price to, let's say, 30 US dollars? Which way they will make more sales at the end?
Well, they have decided to hunt the few people that are willing to spend that versus the people who can probably spend smaller amounts.
Here comes topic of the week, and it is all about PlayStation State of Play. Alice, take it away.
I guess the state of play zone now. So the PlayStation State of Play is like a over 30-minute video. It's an event they hold where they showcase some of the upcoming games. They reveal new games sometimes, and this time they even reveal the new additions for the PlayStation, including the PlayStation 5 Pro. So some of the games that they showcased and spoke about, we had Astro Boy. They were talking about new speedrun levels and 10 new special bots. If you don't know Astro Boy, it's like a platformer based on the little Astro AI creature that lived inside the PlayStation controller when it got the motion control and all that. There was also some talk about Horizon Zero Dawn. There's a remaster coming at the end of this month. And as we said earlier, they are increasing the price of the old Horizon Zero Dawn so that people don't just upgrade at a discounted rate. Continuing on with Horizon Zero Dawn, they actually they spoke about the Lego Horizon Adventures. So it's based on Horizon Zero Dawn, but it's Lego. It's coming November 14th. So there was a reveal for Ghost of Yotei. It's a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. Is a really, really cool game. So Ghost of Yotei will be introducing a new protagonist, a new story, a new region of Japan towards the north. As they say in the trailer, people only come here to disappear. I guess everyone there is like maybe outlaws or something. It's a very dangerous area. But the setting looks very beautiful. The mountains, riding with the horses, and there's like more horses running around you. It looks really fun. Looks like an extension of Ghost of Tsushima, so they're bringing back some of the stuff I liked from Ghost of Tsushima with like the swordsmanship, and now it looks like this character has like more of a musician's artsy thing. Like the protagonist from Ghost of Tsushima, he was a poet, so he'd make poems, haikus, or whatever.
The one game I'm kind of looking forward is the Monster Hunter Wild. Because I played the Monster Hunter Rise, it's on Nintendo Switch, and that's the first ever Monster Hunter game I play, right? That's probably the only game I'm kind of interested in the PlayStation State of Play, which is the Monster Hunter Wild. Because I only play on the Nintendo Switch, the Monster Hunter Rise. It's not much a story in Monster Hunter Rise. There's a little bit, but it seems like it's not as much as the Monster Hunter Wilds. Through the trailer, I can see it's kind of similar to Final Fantasy. It seems like they have a heavy storyline. The scenery looks amazing as well, so that's how I feel about the Wilds.
From what I know, the story is all about this kid or boy, Nata, who's discovered near the border of like some forbidden lands. And he says his village was destroyed by this white wraith, like a monster. And your character is like one of the hunters that goes to find out what happened and face what monsters are there. And I've never played a Monster Hunter game, but I've seen like the covers and it always looks very Final Fantasy-esque. So this sounds about right to me.
And the other thing is about Monster Hunter Rise is multiplayer. So, but you need to, I mean, you can play alone, but the big thing about Rise is you can play with other people online and attack the same monster together. So it's like a team thing. I hope WoWs have the same features because that's one of the reason it's so popular because you can play with other people.
Some of the other games that they showcase a little bit. There was Alan Wake 2, The Lake House. They had Arc Age Chronicles. Obviously, they showcased a little bit of the Dragon Age: The Veilguard and Dynasty Warriors Origins. We have spoken about those in previous episodes. There was also Fantasia Neo Dimension. So it's from the creator of Final Fantasy, Hironobu Sakaguchi. I guess it's going to be a very classic JRPG adventure. That should be coming December 5th. Fear the Spotlight, that's coming October 22nd. It's just in time for Halloween. They showed some gameplay for Hell Is Us.
Yeah, I have checked the Hell Is Us trailer. As I said before, I don't know anything about Hell Is Us, but from the trailer, it kind of looks like a mixture of horror and Assassin's Creed combined together, which I may be too chicken to play because I kind of scared of horror.
Oh, there was a Hitman World of Assassination. I've played some of the Hitman games and I played like one of the later ones. I think it's just called Hitman, where you just get a bunch of missions as you go kill people in different ways. They also showcased that there's going to be Legacy of Kain, a remastered for 1 and 2. Any fans should be happy. It's coming December 10th. Another remaster after 25 years. There's going to be a remaster for the Lunar Collection. That's a series of JRPG that comes with Lunar, Silver Star Boy, Lunar 2, Eternal Blue, all with, improved visuals and gameplay is probably going to be way smoother. The next game, Metro Awakening, first-person shooter. It had a pretty cool story, pretty cool gameplay. It was like refreshing at the time. This one's gonna be VR, so that's gonna be cool.
Metro Awakening, as far as I know, is also on MetaQuest as well. I think I got the game, but I never opened it. I just want to let people know that I a lot of games on different platforms, but I hardly open them. So that's the problem.
So they also spoke a little bit about Palworld, showed some Palworld, but we all know what Palworld is. We know it's coming to PS5. So Shift Up announced an upcoming Stellar Blade X Nier Automata DLC. So it's gonna be new content. On the same day, there's also gonna be a photo mode. Will be, for everyone, so you don't have to get the DLC to get that update. A very creepy, dark game. The Midnight Walk was also given an official trailer. It's got a very dark art style, almost stop motion clay figures where you play as this, I guess, clay lantern or candle holder. You're a little creature with fire at the top of your head. They also spoke a little bit about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, Raggle Reptiles DLC. Well, continuing with the, I guess, child-friendly content, Sonic X Shadow Generations. This is the year of the Sonic. There's Sonic the Hedgehog 3. With that, the Sonic X Shadow Generations. It's gonna get a movie pack that launches December 12th. The last game I wanted to talk about, and the last game I think they showcased was the Towers of Agaspa. It's a open world adventure game. It looks like there's a lot of lore and different magical creatures and huge world, huge different environments and things to interact with, secrets to uncover. It'll be coming November. Finish up, I just want to mention they did reveal the PS5 Chroma edition. So it's a Chrome PS5 and controller, not obviously real metal chrome, but comes in green, white, and blue. And then the PS5 with its, I guess, racing stripes going down the sides. Obviously, it's got new ray tracing capabilities, better graphics, more powerful machine, better frames per second. That's what they're selling us on that big ass $700 price tag.
So among all the games they announced for the stage of play, which one you think got the most potential and most fun?
Oh, for me, it's gonna be Ghost of Yotei. I enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima so much. I got lost in the DLC before finishing the game.
Ooh, so big fan.
What about you?
Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds is probably the top one, but I also want to see how's the Astro Boy actually be like because the hype PlayStation put on is very high. The marketing, they put a lot of effort on it. Really curious about how's the gameplay like. It is one of those games you actually need to play it to experience it. Astro Boys and Monster Hunter Wild is the two games I think I'm interested the most.
I think that's enough for the state of play zone. Jackie, I'd like you to take us over to the weather in the music news.
Okay, now we're going to talk about music. Remember we talked about the new Linkin Park last episode. We got a new collaboration with the new Linkin Park. Riot Games is teaming up with the new Linkin Park for a new song called Heavy is the Crown. This song will serve as the League of Legends World Championship anthem. This song will also be in the band's album From Zero, releasing on November 15th. So yeah, new song for the League of Legends.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that. I like that idea. That sounds like a cool mashup or a cool like collaboration.
Yeah, and you expect like big song, big production, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm also looking forward for that. Jonas Brothers cover a Britney Spears song during their concert. Jonas Brothers is on tour in Barcelona September 27, and they surprised fans with the Britney Spears cover song Baby One More Time. So if you are interested or big fan of Jonas Brothers or Britney, go to YouTube and search for that. Foo Fighters canceled their appearance on the music festival. On September 26th, through their Instagram account, Foo Fighters officially announced that they will no longer be appearing at the Sunside Music Festival. They are supposed to make an appearance on September 29th after performances by Bleachers, Norah Jones, and Teddy Swims. After the Foo Fighters dropout news, Sunside Music Festival announced Jack White and Greta Van Fleet will be heading for the Sunday lineup. The Southside Music Festival would have been Foo Fighters' first gig since the lead singer David Goff announced he'd become the father of a newborn baby daughter outside of his marriage. Katy Perry made a surprise announcement on September 24th. She posted on X there will be a deluxe version for her latest album called 143 I Love You More for fans to download. There will be 3 songs for this deluxe version: I Woke Up, No Year for New Year's, Gimme Gimme Solo Edition. It is exclusive for US and Australia and only for a limited time. So if you're in those both countries, you're lucky enough to download it. Lady Gaga's new album, Harley Quinn, is out now. It is a companion album for the film Joker Folie à Deux. It has a lot of original songs that Lady Gaga wrote for this film exclusively. There is also one new song called Happy Mistake, which is just for this album only. Her own album is coming out February, and her first single from that album will be out soon, so we're gonna look for that. The Cure just announced their new 14th studio album is coming out soon. You can pre-order it right now. It will also be in vinyl, cassette, and CD format. There will also be a deluxe CD package, included CD and a Blu-ray disc featuring high-res stereo and Dolby Atmos mixes of the album. This new album will be the Cure's first album in 16 years. The new single Song of a Lost World is coming out November 1st. Next, I'm gonna tell you what new music came out this week. We got Timeless from The Weeknd and Playboi Carti, Is It The Way by Saweetie, Light Camera Action by Kylie Minogue, Omega by Rosalia, Ralphie Cho, Midnight Cowboy by Jade, What's Up by Sierra and Busta Rhymes, Baby I'm Back remix by The Kid Laroi and Gunner, Star Will Align by Kygo and Imagine Dragon, Song of a Lost Boy by The Cure, and for the new album we got Sophie by Sophie, Leon Thomas by Milt, Tommy Richmond by Coyote, and Tisha by Sad Girls. And that's the music news for this.
Nice. See, not too many sad things there.
And Alice is going to bring you the next competition and events. What is out there, Alice?
All right. So I don't know, not much. No, I'm joking. So October is gonna be kind of quite big. So there's October Max Battles. This features new Galar-themed Pokemon. This is for Pokemon Go, for anyone who's still playing that. And then in Pokemon Sleep, which we also spoke about earlier today, there's a new event which is debuting the Old Gold Power Plant. So some Pokemon that will be showing up there is going to be Shinx, Aeron, Grubbin, things like that. So with Street Fighter 6 X Discord, you can hit the streets with the new Street Fighter 6 shop items and a quest. Represent your favorites like Ryu, Chun-Li with the new SF6 items in the shop. Plus complete the Street Fighter 6 quest to obtain the free decoration for 2 months.
For 2 months?
Yeah, for 2 months.
Not like forever, but just 2 months. Okay.
It is what it is, Jackie. Konami's Run and Gun Contra series will cross over with free-to-play VR hero shooter X8 in a upcoming event this December. So be on the lookout for that around Christmas time, I guess, or before Christmas probably. And for your local South African weekly tournaments, please check out metalstate.com and acgl.com. They run tournaments for games like Call of Duty Mobile, EAFC, Fortnite, Clash of Clans, any regular games that people play.
Next, we're gonna have rapid fire. We have quite a few discounts going on. From Gamblet, we got Scarlet Nexus for Steam is $7.17. Persona 4 Golden for Steam is $10.67. Death Stranding Director's Cut for Steam is $15.59. From Fanatical, we got Dead Island 2 for Steam is $22.49. Greenman Gaming, we got Stardew Valley for $11.99. From Steam, we got Witchfire on Steam Early Access is $35.99 or 297 Rand. Tiny Glade is on Steam is 123 Rand and 25 cents. Alex Madness Return is $1.49 or 27 Rand 74 cents. To the Moon, we got $1.99 or 20 Rand. From Steam Spotlight Deal, we got 50% on Street Fighter 6, 20% off on Devil, 43% off on Tekken 8, 30% discount on Lightyear Frontier. And on Nintendo eShop, we got Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle for $9.99 on US eShop. Others discount we got on GameGate, Earth Defense Force 5 for Steam is $11.48. Other items we got, you can pre-order Monster Hunter Wilds now on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC or Steam. You will receive the Guild Knights Layered Armor Set and the Talisman Hope Charm as bonuses for pre-ordering ahead of launch on February 28, 2025. Next is you can pre-order the Pikachu Gaming Standard headset, which is a headset with a Pikachu ears for Nintendo Switch. It is also supported voice chat. You can pre-order now on Amazon Japan. Release date is on December 24th, 2024. Meta Quest 3S is up for pre-order on Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, and Meta Store. 128GB for $299 or 256GB for $399. And because of the new Meta Quest is coming out, Meta Quest 3 is on discount right now with 512GB is down to $499, and that comes with the Batman Arkham Shadows game. Triangle Strategy launches on Meta Quest on October 31st. You can pre-order now to get a 13% off discount. And back to you, Alice.
Alright, let's talk about the free games. So Metaphor ReFantasio prologue demo is available. The save data from this demo will carry over to the full game. So yeah, I mean, really give it a try. I think they care. They think it's they're putting a lot of eggs in this basket. They think it's gonna be good. They're giving you a demo and buy the rest of the game. The Spirit and the Mouse is free on Epic Games Store. The next free title will be Bear and Breakfast. For DLCs and subscriptions, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, the Radical Reptiles DLC is now available. We spoke about that at the State of Play Zone. Adds Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa. The free update also includes a rocking remix mode for the official soundtrack featuring amazing guest artists Anamanaguchi, Jake Kuffman, Keiji Yamagishi, Tomoya Tomita, Sean Bialo, and Button Masher. So if I said any of those wrong, God forgive. There is going to be obviously a Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. We also spoke about that. There's a $9.99 upgrade available on the PS5 and PC just to upgrade it to the remaster from the base game that you have. The game will cost $49.99 for new players. If you don't have it, it will come with Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. Astro Boy is getting free content update, like we said, 10 new bots, 5 new online speedrun levels, and a few more little tweaks. Yeah, you can now redeem your My Nintendo Platinum points to collect custom icons for Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. That will be available from the 23rd of October. Oh, and today's free Prime gaming titles, they're going to be Mystery Case Files Black Crown Collector's Edition, Ghost Song, Inglet, Black Desert, Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams, and many more games are also available. Lastly, there's new skins for Fall Guys. In the Fall Guys store, there's a Sloth and Pushinosaurus. Oh, geez. Okay, we got through rapid fire. It's always the hardest tongue twisters in the goddamn world you put up here, Jackie. Any final thoughts, big boy?
I do. Remember, even though Beyonce got 17 nominations at the People's Choice Country Awards, doesn't mean she got any.
Oh, wow.
And the last thing I want to tell everyone is, remember, don't show your truth color on your first date. Keep it to yourself until the second date. You're welcome.
No, Jackie, no. Once again, thank you to everyone who has listened this far. Thank you to everyone who is occasionally listening to us. I very much appreciate it. Jackie appreciates it. Please follow us on Twitter at WTWZ Podcast. But always get rich and die trying. Fight the good fight, and don't forget to switch on the fridge. Good night.
Thank you for listening.
Every time's gonna make me what you want. Good in times gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Good in times gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna.